Let's talk about generational curses. So I've had a lot of people recently come and talk to me about generational curses. Are they for today? Are they for Christians? What do generational curses look like? And if we look at Exodus 34, we see God and Moses talking about the old covenant and saying that it will be 5 generations of curses for those who are not faithful to God. Guilty, right? It says that he does not leave the guilty unpunished. He punishes the children and their children for the sin of the parents to the 3rd and 4th generation, which would make 5 generations. And so a lot of people, especially Christians this day, talk about generational curses and how terrible they are. Well, the issue that I'm having with generational curses is that Moses is talking about the old covenant. And if he's talking about the old covenant, that means that we are not held to the old covenant. Paul talks about that in the New Testament over and over and over. When Jesus died on the cross, we take communion every month. I don't know if your church does, but we take communion every month. That wine literally talks about the new covenant. We take the juice in remembrance of the new covenant. The new covenant says that we are not based solely upon our families. It's not a family curse, but we are now individuals. And as individuals, God deals with us as individuals. And so generational curses are actually taken away from us as we accept Christ. So can there be generational curses? Yes. For those who are not in Christ, the old covenant still is up. There still can be generational curses for 5 generations. And then God does what he will. But once you accept Christ, as he paid for all sin, he also paid for all generational curses. So there is no generational curse. The issue that I keep thinking people are having is that it's a great excuse for us to go back into addiction. It is a great excuse for us to go back into divorce. It is a great excuse to say that, wow, my family has this curse, and so I'm going to get divorced. It's a mindset. Instead of us saying that we're have flesh and we're sin and we're broken people and we need Christ to redeem us each and every day, we use generational curses as a cop-out, as an excuse. And so if you're a part of this new covenant, if you're a part of this new life, then generational curses have been done away with. He paid for them as he paid for sin. They do not go against you. And if you haven't accepted Jesus, I pray that you do so. Confess your sin and accept him.